everyone to the City of Monterey Park. My name is Ron Lowe. I am the City Manager for the City of Monterey Park. We are located here at our prestigious historical site, Jardin Encanto. As you can see by the sun setting today, approximately 4 p.m., we have a beautiful backdrop and a rollout to Monterey Park's application for your phone. Our agenda will hold as is. Congressmember Judy Chu, she sent us a video celebrating the application rollout. Supervisor Solis also sent a video for our rollout. And then after we're finished with that, both of them are about 1:30 each. Then we will, I will introduce the mayor. And after that, from the mayor, we will have Joe Torres, our Economic Development Manager, do a program overview. And then we'll have some Q&A from our Colo Technologies, Amanda Reyes. Where's Amanda? Okay, there. Hi, Amanda. And then we'll have comments from council members, and then we'll close. So let us get started. We have Congressmember Judy Chu of the 27th Congressional District video. Can we roll the video?
Hello everyone, I'm Congressmember Judy Chu, and I have the honor of representing the 27th Congressional District. I would like to commend the City of Monterey Park for the launch of their new and innovative Shop Local app, Monterey Park Rewards. Small businesses are the backbone of our economy, and they need our help to recover from the economic impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. Monterey Park Rewards is a dynamic program that creatively leverages the community to support local business owners, reward local shoppers, and drive a stronger recovery. Monterey Park is the first city in the San Gabriel region to introduce a Shop Local incentive program using an advanced smartphone technology platform. By using the Monterey Park Rewards app, users earn rewards for participating local businesses across Monterey Park through the convenience of their smartphones. With the holiday season upon us, we're all eager to connect with one another. Through this innovative program, the City of Monterey Park can drive local spending back into the community instead of e-commerce giants and big box retailers. This will provide critical support to local businesses as they recover and our business communities reopen, while also promoting diversity and equity. Again, I commend the City of Monterey Park for using digital technology to leverage the awesome power of its local community to meet a convergence of economic challenges facing its small businesses.
Thank you, Congressmember Chu. And now, Hilda Solis, First District.
Hi everyone, I'm Hilda Solis, Chair of the Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors, representing the great San Gabriel Valley, including the City of Monterey Park. The past 20 months have been challenging for all of our communities, in particular our Asian-owned small businesses and entrepreneurs in Monterey Park, who have been especially impacted due to the scapegoating and racism. Many had to close during the pandemic, and some, unfortunately, did not or have not been able to reopen. This is why I wanted to commend the City of Monterey Park for helping create a program to restore some level of economic prosperity to our local communities by connecting its residents to local businesses through an innovative Shop Local program called Monterey Park Rewards. Monterey Park Rewards program is a simple way to support our local businesses. By using an app on a smartphone, shoppers and diners can earn rewards at participating local businesses across Monterey Park. This program empowers community members to shop and dine locally and experience their city like never before. Supporting small businesses is critical to our local economy. And remember, these small businesses also help to create and sustain jobs and keep the area vibrant with shoppers and tourists. I encourage every local business owner that has a storefront within the city limits of Monterey Park to submit an application form and participate in this new initiative. Together, we can restore our local economy. Thank you and take care.
All right, and next, I would like to introduce Mayor Yvonne Yu.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. This is Yvonne Yu, Mayor of Monterey Park. This is so exciting that we're all here to celebrate our first launch of Monterey Park Reward program. And it is our pleasure to welcome everyone also to our beautiful Jordan and Encanto, the site of the new Monterey Park Business Assistance Center. It gives us a great pleasure to announce that today Monterey Park is launching the new innovative mobile app called Monterey Park Rewards. Small businesses are the backbone of our local economy, and they need our help to recover from the economic impact of the pandemic. Created to address the struggles many of our local businesses face, Monterey Park Rewards hope to safely connect local business to consumer and turn spending into source of pride of our residents and visitors. Our small businesses are facing many challenges. We need creative, out-of-the-box idea that enable the city to reward customer for shopping local and improving revenues. This actually dynamic program is a proven and powerful economics tool. With Monterey Park Rewards programs, we can support local business owners, reward local shoppers, and drive a more vigorous recovery for creatively leveraging our communities. With Monterey Park Rewards, users download the app on their mobile phone and use it at participating shopping and dining business establishment to earn MPK points. Each MPK point is worth $1 that user can use at redeeming business on purchases. In addition, user can track the number of MPK points and they accumulated and redeemed at the local business through the convenience of their smartphone. And also Monterey Park Reward, again, is free for everyone. And the city paid $1 earned to keep the participating merchant whole. And actually next, I would like to introduce our Mayor Pro Tem Henry Lode to explain the second half of the program so that we wanted to know a little bit more about the history of Monterey Park as well. So here, Mayor Pro Tem Lode.
Thank you very much, Mayor Yu, for opening today's very historic event in which we launched the new MPK Rewards program. And, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, put my mask back on or take it off? Okay. Huh? Sorry. All right, I'm sorry. Put it back on. All right, I'm putting it back on. Okay. I am vaccinated, but okay. You can keep it off. Okay. Here we go. Anyway, so as the mayor mentioned in her remarks that this is a truly historic and groundbreaking event, and it's really fitting for a city like Monterey Park, which has been known to be a center of innovation and emerging trends. For example, did you know that Laura Scudder, who of course is not familiar with Scudder potato chips, right? Scudder potato chip? Laura Scudder made and sold potato chips and pioneered the packaging of potato chips in sealed bags to extend the freshness, and it was done right here in Monterey Park. With this new Monterey Park Rewards program, this rewards program allows Monterey Park to be the first city in the Sonoma Valley region to introduce this innovative shop local incentive program using advanced smartphone technology platforms. And I'd like to just make a challenge to all of you. Before you leave this location, our beautiful Encanto, if you haven't, I'd like to challenge all of you to download the app like I have before coming in here. And what you'll find is that already many businesses have signed up because they believe in the promise of this program and they want to be successful. Like for example, I'll just throw a few names out. Like who's heard of Bomb Chicken?
Yeah.
Yes, Bomb Chicken. Who has heard of Ravello Osteria? Yes, from pasta, pizza. Who knows Brew Kitchen Bar? Who knows Jay's Pizza? Who knows The Hat? And who's had a chance to cook their own steak at the venison? I have. And with my personal favorite is near my home, Yoma Miramar, for great Burmese food. This is an example. If you go through this app and you download it, there are many, many restaurants and bakeries and cafes, so many places that you can support. And every time you spend your dollars using this app, you are helping not just our community, our business, but you're helping yourself. Because with each point you redeem, you get to get a reward which will benefit you if you want to go back to these places later on. And so, again, I challenge all of you, before you leave, you download this app. And for members of the press, I encourage you to also download the app so that you can understand how it works and you can help us let the community know. Because, it's not just about the residents of Monterey Park, but it's also really the region, because Monterey Park is known. It's been known through its history as a place that you go to visit for food, for culture, and we are known around the world, and that's why we have like the beautiful Marriott Hotel we have out there, because we are a popular tourist destination. And so let's make this app a success. And I want to encourage every local business owner, if you're listening, with a storefront within a city, to submit your application form to participate in the Monterey Park Rewards program. In addition, we urge every resident and outside resident, anyone who has a connection to Monterey Park, anyone who likes to drive to Monterey Park, anyone who likes to eat and go through Monterey Park, to download the Monterey Park app on their smartphone and exercise not just their city pride, but their pride in the San Gabriel Valley, because we know the region we are, we know the branding we are, and let's capitalize on our branding and our reputation as a great place to come. Again, as many of you know, 2017, third best city in America. There's a reason why we're the third best city in America. And so I now want to invite my colleague, Councilor Hans Liang, to see if you would vote yes. You're on the hotspot. Did you download the app?
Okay, my phone is.
Good, very good, very good.
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem. Very spirited encouragement for us to download the app. I'm just going to be very brief. I really want to also thank the staff of the city for their innovation and their forward thinking. We all know that the technology is moving very quickly. For a certain generation like myself, we didn't grow up with phones in our hands, but you can see that is the future, and that's the direction that it's moving. And thanks to the staff for working so hard to create this vision and make it a reality. And then also, it's not only, one of the great things about this app is that you're not just earning points that are worth nothing or that you can trade in for something later. You're actually earning points that are worth money that you can use when you go back to these members of this, the businesses that are part of this program. So not only an opportunity to expand business, but also as residents and people with the app, a way to save money. And I think that we all can appreciate the value of that. So thank you, everybody. Thank you to the city staff. And we're all looking forward to a successful launch of the Monterey Park Rewards program. Thank you.
Director of Marketing and Development Manager, of course.
Wow, those are tough acts to follow. Especially the passionate, spirited, persuasive speech to sign up for the program from Mayor Pro Tem. I want to thank Mayor Pro Tem, Honorable Mayor Yvonne Yu, Mayor Pro Tem Henry Lowe, Councilmember Hans Liang, our City Manager Ron Bo for the warm introduction to our program. I also want to acknowledge and thank the presence and support of our commissioners from our Economic Development Advisory Committee led by Chairperson Alex Fung and the rest of the commissioners. And I also want to thank our newly appointed chairperson for our Business Improvement District Advisory Committee, Elizabeth Yang. So thank you all for for being here and sharing your support. I also want to thank members of the local Chinese community media. We have representatives here from World Journal, from Singtown newspaper, and a few other local Chinese newspaper. Thank you for being here. We hope that you would spread the word about our new and innovative program. It truly is, Monterey Park truly is a city in motion, and we're driven by innovation. Again, my name is Joseph Torres, and I am the Economic Development Manager for the City of Monterey Park. I have the privilege to present to you our new and innovative approach to help stimulate the local economy, our Shop Local app program, Monterey Park Rewards. It's a Shop Local Rewards program that uses digital technology to leverage the awesome power of our local community. As you can see, the keyword in community is unity. Our goal is to call for unity among our residents and businesses to meet a convergence of economic challenges here in our city. So why embark on a Shop Local campaign? Well, here are a few benefits. First and foremost, local businesses hire local people. Local businesses support other local businesses. And local businesses support local events and charities more so than the national chains. And shopping local keeps 4 times the money in our local economy compared to shopping at chains. More important, we believe this will go a long way towards revitalizing our local economy post-pandemic. However, because of the changes in the way people shop and how people decide to spend their money, online sales, as you know, have gone up. But there's good news too. Research suggests that shoppers have a renewed desire to shop locally to keep their communities alive and thriving. In fact, if you search #ShopLocal on Instagram and Twitter, you'll discover that customers consider shopping locally to be one of the trendiest and most ethical agendas. Residents see their neighborhood businesses struggle, and they want to help out. Therefore, for our local businesses to recover and thrive, we must leverage the Shop Local trend and the technological tools available. Please allow me to show some statistics to put things in perspective. Research has shown that 75% of consumers are more likely to make additional purchases if there are incentives. 75% of consumers prefer joining loyalty programs that are available on their smartphones. In addition, about 50% of consumers that conducted a local search on their smartphone end up visiting that store within the same day. And over 1/3 of customers that search on computers and tablets did the same. That underscores the importance of leveraging both the Shop Local trend and the technological tools available. These two can work together to create and maintain an effective Shop Local Rewards program that will turn residents into revenue-boosting regular customers for our local businesses. The needs of Monterey Park businesses are no different than any other community. However, COVID-19 has hit our city harder than most cities because of the city's high number of restaurants and minority-owned businesses, more than anything else. So we needed to come up with an out-of-the-box idea on how to bring city residents and small businesses together to drive local economic recovery. Our businesses have been hit hard financially, so we needed a program that does not require businesses to spend any more of their hard-earned money to encourage local shopping by providing discounts. Our business owners are busy trying to just keep their doors open. So we wanted a Shop Local program that's maintenance-free for the business owners. And this is where the city can help by providing a digital bridge using smartphones that connects our residents and local businesses with one another, making it easy for them to engage with each other within the community. This digital bridge that will connect our residents and businesses is an innovative and proven smartphone app-based Shop Local reward program. Residents use their smartphones to participate in the program, so it's easy to use. Residents will receive MPK points when they shop locally and spend it exclusively in local businesses. Because the Shop Local campaign is citywide, local businesses can cross-promote each other, providing them with a powerful marketing tool. Within the Monterey Park Rewards program, residents will earn actual dollars for shopping and dining locally. For instance, and we can adjust these ratios as we see fit, residents can earn $1 for every $5 spent at local Monterey Park businesses. That $1 earned is paid for by the city to keep the participating merchants whole. But for each $1 the city invests, it generates $4 of economic impact to our city. That's a 4 times economic multiplier, if you will. In just a few moments, I'll show you how, by creating our own City Shop Local app, we can engage residents in a way that's intuitive, exciting, and fun. The customized app uses behavioral economics and gamification to help build on the Shop Local trend by rewarding positive behavior. The Monterey Park Rewards program will keep spending local. Earned credits can only be spent exclusively at local Monterey Park businesses. More important, Monterey Park Rewards will create a sense of civic pride by showcasing what makes Monterey Park unique, the local businesses, entrepreneurs, artists, events, and much more. Users can redeem points based on reward offers. These reward offers are broken down into 3 reward offers or categories. Monterey Park Rewards will include Taste of the City, which includes businesses such as dining establishments, boba shops, and any businesses related to eatery and drinking. Shop Monterey Park will include local retailers like clothing stores, small grocery stores. Lastly, there will be a health and beauty reward offer or component, which will include businesses such as hair salons, barber shops, and small-owned fitness studios. Our resident civic pride is further enhanced by allowing us to include information and content about city services, small businesses, and more. This will be the behind-the-counter feature within the app. By including human element stories, residents and businesses can tell stories about themselves to strengthen the community engagement. And of course, residents can track the number of MPK city points they've accumulated and redeemed at local businesses. All of these are done through the convenience of their smartphones. In addition to the mobile app, the platform provides us with a city dashboard that provides information and key data points of our rewards budget and the allocation of funds among local businesses to maximize the local economic impact and ensures the viability of the incentives. The city dashboard allows us to provide answers to questions like, where are residents shopping in the city? With insights on business segment, category ownership, and more. What is the effect of reward credits on local consumption behavior? How are the behind-the-counter stories engaging the residents and encouraging civic activity? Another critical success factor that we considered was the ability to create feel-good stories about our city. We wanted the app to allow residents to discover the best of what Monterey Park has to offer, including local businesses, cultural gems, the stories behind notable neighborhoods, and establish an emotional connection between residents and local businesses. As a result, our residents and users from our neighboring cities become more engaged with our local businesses. Here are a few examples of what other cities have done with a similar Shop Local app and have experienced a lot of success. Akron, Ohio, branded their app as Akronite and named their city coin blimps. Rancho Cordova is our city with City Stars as their city coin. And Boston is B Local with points as their city coin. In Akron, the app itself generated over $200,000 in local business sales, harnessing more than 4,000 users and 170 local businesses in a 6-month period. While in Boston, they had 269 participating local businesses at its release. With our Monterey Park Rewards program, we expect the same success in our city. I know many of you are interested to know how we're going to roll out and promote the program. I'm happy to report that we have put together a user acquisition and marketing plan that's simple and straightforward, keeping in mind to adapt to our city's unique character because every city is different. Our marketing plan is a multi-pronged approach that includes, among other things, outreach through social media, multilingual email and mailouts, and in-person and telephone campaigns conducted by volunteers from ELAC and other nonprofit organizations. Partnerships with local nonprofit organizations, banks, schools, local business establishments, as well as with various city hall departments, including boots on the ground support from our commissioners at ELAC and BDAC, hopefully. And we're working on that for now. We plan on promoting the app during city events, at local community organizations, and school events. We will offer signing up bonuses and referral bonuses and encourage additional bonuses directly from businesses. We'll have marketing materials that include printed collaterals and promotion items, advertising on cascades and MPK TV, QR codes on window decals, city vehicle signage, and all those collateral materials in 3 languages, Chinese, English, and Spanish, for now. I wanted to give you a view of both the print and digital assets that are in our marketing kit, consisting of window and sidewalk stickers, with chat inserts, posters, table tents, counter and rack cards, all of which contain QR codes to make it convenient for users to download the app. And this is the app icon that you'll see both when you go to the App Store on iPhone or Play Store with Android. This is also the icon that you'll see on your smartphone once you download the app. I'm happy to report that the app is now available for download, so I invite you to get it from the App Store as soon as you can. Play around with it. In fact, use it now and start earning points and supporting small businesses. And there you have it, Monterey Park's very own and innovative shop and dine local app, Monterey Park Rewards. Please allow me to introduce our project manager, Amada Reyes, from our software developer, Colo Technologies. We are both happy to answer your questions. Come on over, Amada.
Thanks, Justin.
Mayor Pro Tem.
Yes, if you either go to the App Store for Apple or Google Play, what is the name of the app that they should do a search for? Is it just Market Reward or Shop MK? What's the best way to search for the app?
It should be Monterey Park Rewards. Yeah, that's the name of the app.
Okay.
Any other question? Amy, are you?
No.
Okay, fixing your hair.
On the app, is there a way that, let's say, one of the businesses want to amplify their business, and they create something special, like when you look at on the app, they're like, oh, this restaurant is doing something different or special, and, can you change that up in the app?
Absolutely. One of the very powerful features of the app that we're very excited with is the ability to put together warm and fuzzy stories about certain businesses, how they came about, how they grew to where they are now, those human element stories. If they're doing any special event, like, if they're doing a special cigar smoking event on Friday nights, they can publish that on the app. Everything is free of charge. This is compliments of the city. It doesn't cost anything for the users to download the app. It doesn't cost anything for the business to participate in the program. In fact, we're actually paying them to honor city points or NPK points to keep them whole. Because the last thing that we'd like for them to do is to add additional financial burden to the businesses when they're already suffering financially because of the pandemic. So this really was the purpose of this program, to revitalize the local economy, support the small businesses without having to burden them financially or even operationally, because this program manages itself. You don't need to manage this. You don't need to punch cards or print discount certificates in any of those, nothing of those.
Joseph?
Yes, Vincent.
Thank you. You know what, when we run our elections here, because I'm the city clerk, we have it in our major languages, right? We have all the documentation and everything go out in the major language, which is Monterey Park, is besides English, is Spanish, Chinese, and Vietnamese. And I know you did mention that these will be translated. With this app being out right now, what's your time frame, estimated time frame in terms of being able to get that out to the community so that all our businesses know about this, not just, certain businesses?
Our time frame is ASAP. We're working with Kolu in terms of being able to translate what's on the app, not only what's on collateral materials, but also down the road on the app itself. They won't do the translation. We need to translate it for them, but they will show that on the screen. Well, and the user will be given that choice, right? Yeah. But that's down the road for now.
It's in progress.
Yeah. In the meantime, we're working very closely with our commissioners, with EDAC, and some with BIDAC, in having to translate a lot of our collateral materials to local Mandarin, to traditional Chinese. We're working with a local nonprofit organization to advocate for us at the same time, because they're well positioned in the community, they have all the credibility, and they'll help us translate those as well. So you'll see those happening very quickly. We wanted to wait until the official launch of the program to see what kind of response we're going to get from each one of those cultural communities. And if they require more customization, then we will definitely be sensitive to those and act very quickly. Let me take care of this lady who raised her hand first.
Yeah, my question is there any limit for the business qualified to participate in this program? Like it's just like a restaurant industry or any other? Is there any limit for the business?
Right now, because our priority is to support our local small businesses, the program is only open to independently owned small businesses, preferably with one location exclusively here in Monterey Park. But we will also start working with regional type businesses that may have multiple locations, but are also struggling in our city to keep their doors open. Because one of the things that we want to do is not only to attract new businesses into our city, but also to retain the businesses that are in our city right now. And this app will go a long way towards making sure that they keep their doors open here and continue to grow.
Okay. Is there a link for them to register for this program?
Yes, we've made it easy for businesses to sign up and participate in the program. All they have to do is access our city website. We also have made it easy by publishing collateral materials with QR codes. So that all they have to do is scan them with their smartphones. Everything is really driven by a smartphone. Because that really was the main objective, was to make it as smartphone driven as possible, because we all have smartphones with our, as part of our daily lives. So why not make the Shop Local program part of it? And hopefully that will encourage a lot more adoption.
The QR code right there, right?
Yes, the QR code is right there.
Right there, right?
Yes, in fact, you can scan it before you go and just download it. You should be able to take you to whatever operating system that you have. And Mayor Pro Tem Lo, did you have a question?
So how many businesses have we already signed up for the launch, knowing that we have a lot of opportunity for growth? How many have we signed up so far?
Well, there's two kinds of participation that you can do as a business. One is an earning business, which allows you to award points to your customers so that they can use those points to go to the other kind of participating business, which is a redeeming business. A redeeming business will allow users to use the points as the form of payment. The goal is to recruit as many redeeming businesses as we can, because that would really increase the adoption rate among the residents. And not only that, it's also going to help attract more businesses. And it's not only going to help those redeeming businesses take care of their existing customers, but also to increase their new customer base. So those are the two kinds of participating businesses. Earning businesses, which award points, and redeeming businesses, which can also award points, but at the same time accept points as a form of payment.
How about the movement of the money? Is that done with an app? Like when someone pays with points, how does the business get that translated into dollars for them? Is it a direct bank account paying?
It's really very easy and very transparent to the business and the user, and because it's more kind of a technological kind of explanation, I'm going to let Ahmad explain that.
So ideally, the best way to describe it is like a gift card. So you might get asked by other business owners. So there's no additional payment, there's no additional fee that's going to go towards the business owner or the user. So they make that payment with the points. So I go to your store, I'm going to use the points, I'm going to redeem those points, 5 points, and I just have to show them the receipt that I just bought this and I used for 5 MPK points at the store. That's the receipt. So at the end of the month, they are going to get a direct deposit in their bank account, regardless of whether they keep track of it or not. That's a big question too. What if the business doesn't have a good POS system? It doesn't matter. I know business owners want to have some peace of mind in tracking who's using MPK points. Am I getting paid at the end of the month? But we guarantee 100% that as long as you show your receipt that you use 5 MPK points at this shop, you will get that direct deposit in cash at the end of the month. And just so you all know, we use Tipalti, that is kind of our payment processing to the merchants platform.
And I also understand that participating, earning, and redeeming businesses do not have to invest in new point-of-sale devices, right? They can use their existing point-of-sale devices. They don't even have to have a point-of-sale device in order to participate in the program. They could even be manually accepting payments, right?
Absolutely.
And they can still participate as both a redeeming and an earning business.
Absolutely. We have businesses that have a piece of paper and say, Joe, 5 points, Karen, 3 points, and then at the end of the month, they just make sure that it adds up to what they get in their bank account, but it's up to them.
Yes, Vincent?
Yes, thank you. Which maybe is a stupid question, but brought to mind, I noticed that you had other similar programs going into other cities, right? I think the only one I can remember right now is Boston.
Mm-hmm.
So if I travel to Boston and I patronize a business there, can I use those points if I download their apps, and can I use it back in Monterey Park?
Not yet. We're working on that. Hopefully. Right now, the budget stays in Monterey Park. And then if you go to Boston, you can download the app there. People that come from Boston can download the MPK app, but the points don't transfer.
And that really is the intent, is to keep the spending locally here in our city. So we want them to spend freely here in our city. We want them to earn rewards, but also redeem those rewards only in our city. Yes, Tomas?
Yeah, this is more like a suggestion or a comment. Do you foresee in the future having a feature where you can create groups and that enables people, that you're able to invite either relative friends and then you know what are they really buying. So that's one way of engaging with your friends and relatives. I'm familiar with other apps where when we were back, when before the COVID, you were at a certain restaurant and then you get notification who is at the same location, in the same place, and that allows you to engage more with the app. That's something that came to my mind, having groups in this app. So this is more like an option or a feature.
That's a great suggestion. I wrote it down. I think I was speaking to someone earlier, but I always tell Joseph and Karen, we're always open to feedback and ways in which we want to change the app according to the MPK community. So I will make sure to pass this on to our team and let you know of updates. Perhaps it'll be coming soon, and you can track kind of what your friends are up to, how they're shopping local, what restaurants are at. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Noted.
You know, we're really very excited about this app because of its power and its flexibility. Not only do we see this as an economic stimulant for our local economy, but it also can be used to promote our local charity events, for instance. Let's say if you volunteer so many hours with the Historical Society, we could theoretically award you MPK points for the hours spent. Donating to local schools, donating to local charities, participating in local city events, those kind of things. Those are just kind of down the road type of features that we are considering, because primarily we really want to roll this out and, you know, get the economic factor, the revitalization of it, you know, up and running. But once that is set in place, we see that as the next step for this program to evolve to, is to get more of the community involved with the city. It really is a great way for the city to engage the community in more ways than one. Yes, Mayor.
Can you actually show us how, when we go into a restaurant, and then how can I use the app? Because let's say I'm interested in doing lemon chicks. And so if I buy like $50 worth of food, so I use credit cards to pay, and then how can I actually transfer the point over here?
Amala, you want to take that?
First, so on the app, you're gonna, like Joseph said, there are two types of businesses, participating and redeeming. So you definitely want to look for the redeemers in order to go to that place and know that you will in fact be able to redeem those points. Once you find that store on your app, you're going to be able to just click on it and you scroll down and it's going to say redeem. There should be a big button in the middle that says redeem. You click on that and say you have 10 MPK points, but you only want to use 5 at this shop. You're going to put in 5. You manually put, I only want to use 5 of my points. Then you say redeem, and then you're going to get a green check mark. That's your receipt that says you just redeemed 5 points at this shop.
I think the question, more precisely is, I'm using the app for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
I have 0 points, right? And I know the restaurant that's participating.
Yep.
And those $50 and I give the credit card, how does it get onto the app?
Great question. So that's one of the biggest action items we definitely want to encourage the community to take is not only download the app, but also link your card. That is the only way you can really get points. You got to link your card to make sure that anytime you make a purchase, as long as you're using that card, those points are automatically going to be added to your account.
So when you link it, can you use the physical card just to link it and it will go over? Do I have to?
No. You use your physical card. Yep. You use your physical card and it'll automatically connect to your app.
You want to tell them about the $5 bonus points?
Of course. Did that answer your question? Perfect. And so we encourage you all to actually link your card so you can get 5 MPK points right now. So free money, not really free money, sponsored by the wonderful city. But I encourage you all to go because it's limited, so it's not only always going to be there. Go ahead and link your card. It's safe, it's secure, and that is really the only way you can get points. So you have to link your card in order for the process of participating and redeeming, making it flow and making it easy. So make sure to link your card. It's if you go on your landing page, it's the first option. It says link card, and it does. I want to clarify. because I know there will be a couple questions. It does ask you to link, put in your bank account information. So if you think of it as Venmo. The company that we work with, Plaid, wants to make sure that it's safe and secure, especially working with government. So that is just an extra step for you to make sure that, you know, the funds are going to be directly going into your card, it's your account, but it's just an extra security step. Don't be alarmed. And we can give you more references of the other cities and users that use it as well.
Actually, sorry, I just tried what exactly to link in my banking account today. I kind of hesitate to do that because of security for my personal banking information. So you mentioned about like for the user to get into that line, right? So how secure it is?
Yeah, absolutely. We get that question a lot. We have tried to work around it and just making it so that you only link your card, but it's actually safer for you to put in your bank account information so that no one kind of access your card. I have a one-pager for you all if you want to review kind of the implications or why we ask for bank account information, but the best way to summarize it, it's safer and it's more secure. And Plaid has actually worked with the other government agencies and the other cities that we've launched with, and they've seen great results as far as safety, and there are no security concerns or threats.
Follow question to Dora. It doesn't have to be that. You can use your credit card account too, right?
Yes, ideally you would be able to just put in your credit card. At times it does ask you to link your bank account information or just put in your bank account. So say you have Chase card, it'll take you to put in your bank account that links to that Chase card.
What if I have a Chase card but I don't have a Chase bank?
Sometimes there are limitations and it might not let you link some cards such as Capital One. If just a heads up. We're working with Plaid. The reason why we're with Plaid, it's a very secure system again, but it should be as easy as either linking your card, or if it takes you to another step, just putting that bank account information. But sometimes some banks and some cards allow for it to just be card directly. It kind of depends on from case to case on the card company.
So I can only link the bank accounts, but I cannot link the card. Because when I look into the app, it will just ask you for your bank account information, but then I can link the card itself, right?
So once you go through those steps, it should be able to let you link your card. It initially asks you to put in your bank account information.
Yeah, from what I understand, you will also accept prepaid credit cards, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So you don't have to have a bank account.
Well, actually, so when I signed up, I did not look at my bank account. Said I linked it with my credit card. Now I did have to put in my login information.
There you go, yeah.
So I entered my login information, but it did allow my credit card to be linked to this, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, so if you log in with your credit card account, and my credit is Citibank, it should work, right?
Yes,
So-
yes.
So you can use your credit card.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And I know Amy's been waiting.
I just have a quick question, because, so, for instance, I would download on my phone and, do whatever. But what about my husband? Can we be like a family thing? Like, if he goes out and he buys something, he's earning his point on his own, is there any consolidation among the family members?
As long as you use the same card, yes, you will get it. The points are connected to the card.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah. Is there a way to interface with Apple Pay or Google Wallet? And if you bypass certain steps in that sense because you already have a second layer of authentication?
Great question. We get that a lot. We're not working with Apple Pay yet, so you cannot pay with the app. You have to pay with the physical card, but that's something that we're looking into because we are very technologically oriented, so we want to make it as easy as possible for people to use Apple Pay.
And
One more question.
before you ask that question, Vincent, let me just mention that for a limited time, when you link your credit card or debit card, you do get 5 MPK points as a bonus. So just by linking your card, you already have $5 to spend. When you refer a friend to download the program or the app, you also get another $5. So link your card, refer a friend, that's 10 MPK points or $10 right off the gate that you can that you'll have in your bank.
Will the person referred get the points?
The person that you refer to will also get $5 when they link the card themselves. Yeah. Right. Was that your question, Vincent?
No, actually,
You want to refer me?
this is what I'm talking about money. And, okay, this is at no cost to the local businesses and of course, not to the residents. But how much are we as a city spending on this?
Right now, we've invested around $22,000 to pay for Amara. Wow. But for Coldo Technologies to put the software development or the software app together. It is a highly customized software application. That's why it took us a few months to actually launch and roll it out. So considering the price that we paid Coldo Technologies versus hiring a software developer to put something together from scratch, it would have cost us thousands of dollars more. We've also earmarked, in addition to the $22,000, we've also earmarked about $30,000 to pay for the MPK points initially out of the gate for the next 6 months. So again, we have the dashboard that the city can do data analytics depending on the adoption rate, the spending rate, and how quickly it gets, kind of absorbed within the community. Then we can adjust accordingly.
And this is from our recovery funds?
It's actually a combination of multiple funds that we can use as a resource. And the gentleman here?
Where's the data stored? Like say we put in our credit card, like bank information, where's that stored? Is that safe? Is that PCI compliant?
Yes, and we, as Kolu and as the city, we don't track any of that data or even the company, Vlad. They store that data, but just as a regular bank platform. The Kolu or the city does not have access to it or is able to track it.
Any other question? Well, again, thank you. Thank you for your support. We are very excited about the app. Please spread the good word around to your friends, your families, your sphere of influence. We think that with your help, this will be a very successful program. Again, our main objective here is to help our small business community. And this really will help them in that process. I'm sorry, did you have your hand raised?
Yeah, I have a question. The question is, how long will it take for this to ramp up to the point that it will be successful or claimed successful? And do you have a time to define that in 60 months or in 9 months? It takes some time to ramp it up to the critical mass to use it. And when is that time? Have you determined that time already yet? Or you project that time already?
Right now, based on looking at some other cities that have already adopted the program, sometimes it takes a while to onboard the entire community onto the program. But just like anything else, once it gains inertia or momentum, then it kind of is a lot easier from there on. So our goal is to get the message out to the community as much as possible, to make sure that the businesses understand the value that this program brings to the table for them, and also for the users to know that this program exists to help them help the community, to kind of help them fulfill their civic obligation, their civic pride, knowing that they're supporting the local community and get rewarded at the same time. We're also going to try to get the message out to our neighboring cities, because they too can come to our city and enjoy our fine dining here, enjoy our fine shops here, and get rewarded at the same time. Billy, you have a question?
Yeah, a suggestion actually. When folks come and get their business license renewed annually, it may be helpful to provide a flyer hey, there's this program here, and they're coming to the city already, and that's it, they're gonna go back to them.
I'm sorry, all I got was the flyer sign.
Oh.
So,
When people come to renew their business licenses, you promote it at that point.
Yeah, I put out their real application. Like,
Absolutely.
And, you know, they're coming to the city in that sense.
absolutely, we're going to be talking to our Department of Water counterparts and see if we can include those collateral materials on the water bill, the water statement that goes out every month. You know, so every possible way that we can get the message across, whether it's through social media, all the media channels that the city has, our city employees are advocates, you are our advocates that can spread the word around, be the role model for them, show your level of confidence on the program itself, on PLAD being a very secure payment processing system. I think by leading by example, I think the city will catch on a lot faster, and once the word gets around, I think, the program will just sell by itself. I mean, it doesn't cost the business anything, it doesn't cost the users anything. The city, whatever the city invests, gets it back in the form of economic multiplier, and not to mention the sales tax revenue that we'll get out of that as well. So everybody wins. So if that's it, if there's no more question, we'll conclude this program. Again, thank you for being here. And please download the app and spread the word around. Thank you.